Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I am so excited to have you here. Today, we're talking about soul dates, and I think right now is just a perfect time, like with Valentine's Day coming up, because as I said, I think in previous episodes, I love Valentine's Day. But the funny thing about all that is, I have never spent Valentine's Day with a man in my life before or with a significant other. Well, with like a romantic partner. So, still, I love Valentine's Day. I love to celebrate love and I love to just use one day and make it special, just romanticize this day. And it doesn't, I feel like Valentine's Day for me doesn't have to be like about romantic love, but it can be about the love towards yourself or the love towards your friends. Maybe that is not what originally the Valentine's Day is supposed to be, but for me in my heart, it is all about showing yourself love and showing love to the people you love most in your life. So I have taken a little bit some notes basically of ideas what you could do either on your Valentine's day or in general, just if you are looking for a solo date. Before I share with you the ideas that I have for you, I want to mention that it is not about doing something crazy and doing something so adventurous and booking like this special trip and doing this solo adventure, anything like that. I think it is about you deciding to make this day special and to whatever you do, just romanticize the shit out of it so it kind of feels like a date. For me, a solo date can look like cleaning out my closet. And I freaking love it because I put on music and I really celebrate this time for myself. And something I actually do, I think, with probably all of my clients is that they have like this weekly task that they need to have like a soul date with themselves, because so often we prioritize always the time with other people instead of also prioritizing our time with ourselves, you know. So it's time to prioritize ourselves. And let me tell you about some solo dates and maybe some solo dates that I have done before, because I remember 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't know, on Valentine's Day, I was making my day freaking special. I remember right after work, I put on my headphones, I went from a hot girl walk, listened to an audiobook, and I felt, I don't know, this energy that I just have created for myself, where I just showed myself so much love, was just so beautiful. And I was changing into like a beautiful outfit. I made myself pizza and an amazing dessert. And we had like this beamer back then. And I love to put on like a beach in the background. And I was just like putting on this sunset beach. I was playing ukulele and just having my jam session. And then I watched a movie. Was it like something like To All the Boys I've Loved Before? Something like that. And that was just such a celebration. It even felt like such a celebration of womanhood, just like doing the girly things, just romanticizing life. And I was like, I bought myself flowers. Oh, I love to buy myself flowers. I love flowers in general. They make me so happy. And this is how my solo date looked like. It is not necessarily about doing something so special, but it is about creating a meaning behind it. So here are a couple of solo date ideas. This girl right here is in love with sunrises or sunsets in general, just these special hours in the day where it just feels like time kind of stops and there's just this energy of presence, and it's just such a, I don't know, it feels like whenever like the sun rises and you're looking at the sunrise, that it kind of, the sun is rising up just for you and it's giving you energy, and that is just such a beautiful thing for me. So what I would love you to try out is like maybe doing a sunrise hike or sunset hike, or go to like a special place where you can see the best sunsets or sunrises and create like a picnic, take some food with you, maybe take a book with you. And that is just a vibe. And truly, that's just such a vibe. Imagine that. You're like watching your sunset or your sunrise, and you're really giving yourself time to, for once, not work, not learn, not do anything specifically productive, but just to be here with you and celebrate that you are on this earth. Just celebrate that you exist, that you are taking the steps, that you are going through the pain, that you're going through the challenges, that you're allowing yourself to feel the emotions. You're allowing yourself to feel the emotions. And it is okay when you're on your soul date if there are also like emotions coming up. I think it's really so important to create those times of silence where we can look within. And often when so many things around us are happening and so many people are talking, and it just feels like there's always a chatter around you, like people are always talking around you, and it's so helpful if you can make it just quiet for a moment. Maybe no music, no podcast in the background, but it's just you and nature and feeling so connected and just being here. Because so often we tie our self-worth to being productive, to hitting specific goals or specific steps that we need to get done, and otherwise we just don't feel worthy and we don't feel enough. But that is not the case. Like, you are enough right now in this moment. You do not need to get anywhere else. You are enough and you're okay. You know that? Another way I love to do solo dates is when I take some time to reflect or to journal, to write my thoughts down and really take this mindful time of getting inwards, really listening inwards and listening to what my intuition is telling me. And you can even combine this with creating a vision board, creation date, whatever you want to call it. You probably already know from me that I freaking love vision boards. I love vision boards. I love to connect with where I want to go, most importantly, connect to the feeling that I want to create, connect to the energy I want to create, and then find like visual pictures or anything like that that represent that feeling for me. Imagine, oh my god. I'm just building right now my perfect soul. Imagine this. You're on your okay, how are we gonna set this up? Okay. Okay, not now. Are you ready for my personal perfect soul date? Either in the morning or in the evening, I don't care what it is, and you make your hike up to a mountain or whatever place you like, and you put on some nice relaxing music and you watch the sun rise, for example, or the sun set, and then you take some time to really visualize your dream life. You visualize the feeling you want to create. You visualize all the things that you wish to have in your life, and you recognize the things that you already have in your life, and you recognize the feeling of just peace and love and gratitude that it creates within you, and you feel just so much love. You just feel literally so much love from knowing that you're always there to support yourself. And maybe you're feeling challenges at the same time, and there are like worries coming up or anxious thoughts coming up, but you're just accepting them for what they are. And they're just here, but they're just floating with you. But still, you're so present and you're so grateful that you're just working through your challenges and you're just still doing the thing, and you're still here and you're still fighting and you're still showing the world love. So you're watching your beautiful sunrise or sunset, you're connecting to your vision, and then you get out some food that you have packed for yourself. Maybe you made an amazing sandwich, or oh my god, strawberries. Something about soul dates and strawberries just is in my mind, just like, yes. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I love strawberries. Oh my god. Or like the chocolate covered strawberries. Okay, then imagine you're eating your chocolate covered strawberries, and then you're putting out your ukulele because you have taken your ukulele with you, and you're just playing music for yourself, and you're singing to the universe and to yourself, and you're feeling just so much joy. Oh my god, I think that is my perfect solo date. That is even in any kind of way, that is my perfect date. If it's with my partner, or if it's with friends, or if it's with myself, I think this is my ultimate dream, my ultimate vibe. That's it. Yeah, I just found out that's it. Okay, but maybe you're not the kind of sunrise sunset girly. I don't know. Are there people that don't like sunsets or sunrises? I don't know. But maybe it's cloudy, you cannot, or it's cold outside. It's actually really cold outside currently. So you cannot watch your sunrise, sunset from your mountain or wherever you want to go. So let's find different ideas that you can do inside. Things that I love to do inside, well, the reflection and all that you can all do inside, but that makes sense if if you're a creative person, because I love the fact that my listeners, you're like all multi-passionate people. Like you have so many passions, so many interests, and I think so many of you, or from who I'm working with and what I hear from you, are like so creative. And I think so often now we just do the kind of mental work, or we're like working on our laptops, but it's so fun to also do creative stuff. And I am not a good painter. Like, I think my way of being creative is like with photography and kind of this direction, and sometimes maybe writing some things, but I'm also not a writer. Um, but oh, music, is that also creative? Yeah, then I would say I'm going more this direction, but still, sometimes. Oh, that reminds me of something else. I feel like in school, you're always taught to get better and better and better. And when you're doing art, it's always about getting a better score. Or some it's just always supposed to be better. But I think with hobbies, it is not supposed to be that. Your next piece of art doesn't have to be better than the one before. It's about really enjoying this, and just, I don't know, it's about the fun behind it. Um so just keeping that in mind, whatever you want to create, it doesn't have to be better or perfect or anything like that, but it's just about doing something creative. You can inspire yourself on Pinterest. I recently did like a piece of art which is like out of three big things that I was drawing, and it was so much fun. It doesn't look perfect. I'm not perfect with art, but it was such a nice way to just relax and take time for myself. And you can also think about, is there any creative project that you want to start? Maybe you want to like even go to a pottery class, or do you want to paint something? Do you want to paint some furniture or create some furniture? Is there anything creative that you want to do that would make you feel good? And it is not about the fanciest soul date ideas. It is not about doing these specific things, but it's more about the intention behind it, as I said before. Um, oh my god, I love to cook for myself. I love to put on like a good playlist in the background, have my soul dance party, and just cook for myself a delicious meal. Oh, that is my dream. And I love to like set the table and make something special, and then I'm taking this beautiful wine glass and I'm putting in there like frozen berries and I don't know, an orange, and then like some sparkling water or something like that. It still can be like a basic drink, but just make it special. Make it special for yourself, because you deserve to do special things for yourself. Is there anything else that I can think about? Any other date ideas? Well, they're the obvious ones that you would like. I don't know. You can go out to dinner, you can go into a cinema, you can go to a concert. I'm actually thinking about going to a concert soon, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be possible, like with time and all that, but still, like there are also all those things that you can do alone. I would love to go to a comedy show. Just use the opportunities that you have around yourself. And I don't know, going to the park, read your book, just think about things that make you feel excited, things that you love to do, and just do them on your own and romanticize the shit out of all of that, you know? Because you deserve to feel this love towards yourself. You deserve to be like over the moon about what you're creating. You know, I think it's such a beautiful feeling to be in love with someone else. It is such a beautiful feeling, but what if you could feel those feelings also towards yourself? Just from the joy of being with yourself and knowing who you are and building who you are and being this unique person on this earth with this unique set of strengths and talents and with this big heart and with this big dream. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and I want you to finally realize that. You deserve all the happiness in the world. So create moments, not just moments, your whole life, but create those special times where you're just showing up for yourself and you're allowing yourself to feel that feeling, to really, really feel that feeling. I would love if you could see in yourself what I see in you. Maybe we haven't talked on Instagram before, but still I can feel it until this place here on earth, somewhere in northern Italy where people talk German, like I know that you are meant for big things. I just know that. And once you finally realize that, you will also take the action towards that. I want you to be your main character in your life. I want you to take care of yourself, take care of your energy, and spend time with yourself. Recognize that you are the only person that will be there for you from the day that you were born from until the day that you will die. I am so grateful to have you here. I am currently creating the supportive bestie community over in Instagram. So if you need a place of inspiration, motivation, empowerment, connecting to amazing human beings, getting the kick in the butt when you need it, getting also the self-love and the kindness, feel free to go over on Instagram. Also, if you have any podcast recommendations or anything like that, I always love to receive messages from you and to connect to you. And if you feel like that this episode would be amazing for a friend, send it to them. Feel free to rate this podcast. And thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.